Hi there, welcome to my views and news. Three news stories. Firstly, Abraham Belay is Ethiopian, or he was Ethiopian defense minister, one of the senior most defense positions in Ethiopia is the defense minister. At a crucial time when Pretoria deal is being implemented, when the status of disputed territories, southern and western zones between Tigray and Amhara is being determined, Abraham Belay has been transferred, a new portfolio for him. What happened? Secondly, Akinji drone of Turkey played a key role in locating the Iranian president's helicopter crash site. The same drone which was bought by Ethiopia last year, the same type of drone. Lastly, Lamu port of Kenya. It seems Kenya seems to be the beneficiary of Ethiopia, Somaliland, Ethiopia, Eritrea conflict over port use. More countries are showing interest in using Kenya's Lamu port. Firstly, viewers, Abraham Belay is Ethiopian. He was Ethiopian defense minister a few hours ago, but things changed. PM Abiy has made new appointments. Abraham Belay is from Tigray, I think. Some people say he's Eritrean, but he's from Tigray, I think. And he worked as Tigray interim president too when war broke out between Tigray forces and Ethiopian federal government. Federal government appointed him as Tigray interim administrator. After that, he was appointed as defense minister. For the last 2 years, more than 2 years, he's been working as defense minister. The minister is a key position because the minister is in charge of security forces. But it seems that now PM Abiy has found a better candidate for the portfolio of defense ministry. Dr. Aisha is replacing Abraham Belay. Dr. Aisha, I think, is from Afar region, if I'm not wrong. She's either Somali or Afar. I think she's Afar. She is going to be the head of Defense Ministry. Abraham Belay now will head Ministry of Irrigation, relatively less important ministry. This change of portfolios is very important for me. Why? Because in coming days, you'll see big decisions about the status of territories claimed by Tigray and the Amhara regions. And if you remember, Abraham Belay spoke last year saying that governments in two zones will be dismantled, federal forces will take over. And the other side, Amhara side, criticized Abraham Belay that he was a federal minister, he should not take sides, he should not support Tigray. But no, he's been transferred at a crucial time when in coming days we could see actions maybe to dismantle the provisional government in Volkai Thumarasagade and maybe disarmament of Amhara militias to or demobilization of Amhara militias. The return of IDP is going to start in coming weeks to southern and western zones. At this crucial time, when Abraham Belay might have been of support for Tigray, he has been transferred. Now he's Minister of Irrigation, relatively less important portfolio on federal level. Secondly, viewers, which country helped Iran in locating the site of Iranian president helicopter crash site? Iran requested support from, I think, UAE, from Turkey, from EU countries, because since yesterday, rescue and search operations were underway. The terrain where the helicopter crashed is very difficult terrain, mountains, forests, weather not favorable, rain, foggy weather. It was very difficult to locate the helicopter crash site. But a Turkish drone managed to receive signals, heat signals from the crash site, and this Turkish drone helped Iranians. Akinji is the most modern drone developed by Turkey, and this drone helped Iranians. It received heat signatures from the crash site, its drone, and then Iranians worked on the signals and they located the crash site. After that, Turkey published a map of the drone site showing Turkish map of the crash site, showing Turkish flag on it, showing that Turkey helped in locating, Turkish drone helped in locating the crash site. Akinji is the most modern version of Turkish drones, and Ethiopia bought Akinji drones last year. It was confirmed, visually confirmed. Ethiopia bought TB2s too in 2021. Then later it bought Akinjis as well. Turkish drones definitely better than Iranian drones. Iranian Muhajir 6 Ababil drones. Obviously, they were also part of operations. They could not locate the crash site, but Akinji did the job. Akinji better, more modern, in demand, and expensive to more expensive than the Bayraktar TB2 drones. Early wars, Kenya seems to be a beneficiary of Ethiopia's Somaliland, Ethiopia, Eritrea conflict over the ports. Ethiopia has decided that it wants to use more than one ports. It does not want to remain restricted to ports in one country only. It has been using ports in Djibouti for years, but it wants to now expand its use of ports because Djibouti's ports are in trouble because of the conflict between Houthi fighters and Western forces. Houthis are firing missiles, and some missiles are landing very close to Djibouti, Djibouti's waters. Djibouti's ports not safe. Obviously, that is why Ethiopia decided to use Kenyan Lamu port. And a few days ago, Ethiopia received first shipment of cargo through Kenyan Lamu port. 60,000 metric tons of fertilizer arrived at Lamu port in Kenya. From there, it was delivered by road to Ethiopia. Now, it's not just Ethiopia. Other countries are also showing interest in using Lamu port. Lamu, when Lamu corridor was built, it was built to cater to the needs of Ethiopia and South Sudan. Both intended to use Lamu. Ethiopia using Lamu. South Sudan, faced with economic problems, might start using Lamu too if it manages to complete the infrastructure to its border and then into its area. Uganda is another country showing interest to use Lamu port. A senior Ugandan delegation has visited Kenyan Lamu port reportedly. And Uganda is a landlocked country like Ethiopia. Reportedly, now Uganda is making preparations to use Lamu. Kenya is playing smart. It is offering reduced tariffs to the neighboring countries. It offered reduced tariffs to Ethiopia too. That is why Ethiopia decided to switch from Djibouti to Kenya. And now next target for Kenya is Uganda. That is how you make money. You don't fight over past issues. You share your resources, but in accordance with some agreements, and you earn money. Ethiopia is selling electricity to neighboring countries. It's earning money. Kenya letting Ethiopia use its port, earning money. Djibouti earning from Ethiopia for years. Djibouti should have been flexible. It should have been more attractive in terms of offers to Ethiopia. But Ethiopia has been complaining about Djibouti allegedly hiking port tariffs. Then Ethiopia turned towards Eritrea, but Eritrea didn't show any response. and the port issue could not be agreed. Then Somaliland, Ethiopia making progress, Somaliland mainly, and the two are progressing to sign an agreement, but it is being opposed by Somalia. Ethiopia can use Somalia's ports as well. By the way, Somalia is in need of Ethiopian cargo. Keeping with the country is heavily reliant on foreign aid for its budget. It's in need of Ethiopian cargo. But Somalia opposing Somaliland, Ethiopia MOU. At the same time, it is not offering any better deal to Ethiopia to use Somalia's ports. Kenya offered a deal, it reduced tariffs, and Ethiopia turns towards Kenya. That is how you make money. Thank you for watching.